Okay, so for our final here in this class, we're instructed to make a final career video. First and foremost, my mission in my career, I want to be successful while being financially comfortable. By doing these things, this will allow me to provide for my family in the future. Some specifics of what this living might look like would be the ability to have the house that I want, having the cars that I want, all while at the same time having the ability to work for a place that I love to go to work every day and a job that makes me happy. Objectives. First and foremost, my objectives are to complete my education here at WT. Secondly, I need to put myself out there and be known by multiple employers so that my chances are greater of finding a job. By doing these things, I will be able to be in a better place to advance my career going forward. External analysis. Projected businesses that I could possibly work for likely have advancements in technology, as most places are now doing certain things to find candidates online. For example, Indeed. They have their job postings on there, and you can even apply for their job posting on Indeed.com and upload your resume that way. So that is definitely a plus for my generation and the generations moving forward. Internal analysis that bring things that I bring to the table that might be appealing to an employer might be the ability to communicate effectively, the ability to work under pressure, which I do now, as I am a commercial teller at a local bank here in Amarillo. By possessing these qualities, this allows me to have the edge over my competitors in certain fields of work moving forward. I will have the knowledge of policies and procedures if I choose to advance my career in the current company that I'm in. And overall, I think this gives me a competitive advantage over competitors that might be applying from an outside firm. Strategic choice. First and foremost, the utilization of free events that the community puts on, such as job fairs. I know last week there was a job fair at the Civic Center, and I actually did attend and was able to get a couple of my resumes sent out to a couple of companies. These are very beneficial as they are free, first and foremost. Next, the ability to see job postings or availabilities, like I said previously. Indeed, they put jobs out every single day, multiple companies, and not just here in Amarillo. Lastly, the use of resources that are put into place to help people find jobs. For example, workintexas.gov is a good place to find jobs, not only Indeed, but this place as well. They also have a free resume builder, and that's exactly how I made my resume. It helps not only students that are trying to find a job, but also advance their career. So moving on to the next bullet here, strategic implementation. As discussed in the above bullet, the use of vast number of resources that are put into place not only by the city and state, but also who you know. Also, who you know definitely plays a role in how well and how easy it will be to find a job after graduation. Competitive advantage. I personally have multiple competitive advantages that set me apart from those that are my competitors. For example, I possess excellent communication skills that allow me to describe things and get my point across in an accurate manner. I've also worked in an environment that demands me to be on my toes at all times, be a multitasker, and while being a teller, you have to be extremely accurate because you are dealing with not only the bank's money, but you are dealing with customers' money. These are just a few things that are unique about me that set me apart from everyone else. And I added a little extra here. The question that you did put in the instructions is, why should we hire you instead of any other candidates that are interviewing for this position? And I simply think that the reason that you should hire me instead of any of the other candidates is the fact that I possess 2 degrees. I have an associate's in applied science from Vernon Junior College. I also will have my bachelor's degree from WT. Secondly, I am a punctual person. I always show up for work 10 to 15 minutes early, always willing to do and go the extra mile. I have the ability to communicate effectively, like I stated above, and I have previous work experience, like I mentioned, in pressure environments and the ability to stay level-headed and not get worked up about the current situation. I have worked the entire time that I went to school, and I think this shows a great deal of determination, and that when the road gets tough, I'm not just going to give up. Um, I believe that with the skills that I bring to the table and the advantages discussed just now, that this presents myself a competitive advantage over the other candidates. Thank you.